Good morning, my loves. Happy Thursday. It is a bright and beautiful morning. Look at that sunrise. Fantastic. So, the short video I did today was essentially the day is full of just hopes, dreams, blessings, and miracles. And honey, you have to be open. You have to be willing to see them and receive them. For some people, that's harder than for others. I talk to a lot of folks, and I am continually hearing nothing good ever happens to me. My life's boring. Nothing good ever happens. Really? Okay. Weren't you just asked to sing a solo at church on Sunday? Well, yeah, but no. There is no yeah, but. That's a blessing. Haven't you kind of wanted that for a while, and just out of the blue they ask you? Well, yeah. Well, there you go. Maybe you're having a horrible morning, and what I want you to do is just look at the sunrise. That is phenomenal. When you go out to get in your car, you're driving to work. Yeah, you're surrounded by traffic and idiots. We all know that. But look at the trees. Look at the sky. Look at the flowers. Each and every one is a miracle. I mean, if you think of how everything is created and comes through and we get to witness it, those are kind of cool little miracles that people take for granted every day. You pull in, you actually find a decent parking place. Honey, that's a miracle. You have a note from your boss waiting for you. Meeting at 9:30. Oh, great. What is it this time? It's never anything good. And you go in. Maybe you're getting a bonus. Maybe you're getting a raise. Maybe it's your review, and it's an outstanding, stellar review. You're getting compliments. They're asking you to head a new team, to make you a supervisor, to make you a lead. That, depending on your boss, honey, that's a miracle. Some bosses do not give compliments. That's big. Hold on to that. Take it. Absolutely. You're in the elevator. There's somebody attractive next to you, and they smile. And you automatically get, it's not butterflies in your stomach, it's pterodactyls. And you just are blown away. Honey, that might be the person you're going to spend the rest of your life with. You don't know. Be open to the possibility. You don't know. Your kid has, they're in summer school, which you're not thrilled about, and they're bringing home excellent grades, and everything's going to be okay. Again, that can be a miracle, but it's good, and it's a blessing. You go to the doctor, just your routine exam. You find out, depending on your age group, you're going to have a baby. Surprise. That can be a blessing. You go to the doctor, find out you're not going to have a baby. Oh, honey, that can be a blessing, depending on your circumstances. But find the blessing. When your kids come running in the house, making so much noise after you just cleaned, look at their faces. Look at their smiles, that twinkle in their eye. They're giggling, they're laughing, they're chasing each other through the house, and the dog's barking. Those are blessings. Your spouse comes in, exhausted, fussy. Give them a hug, give them a squeeze. That's a blessing. To have somebody that loves you as much as you love them, that's a blessing. That is. Not all of us have that. That is a blessing. Your parents are still alive. Maybe the relationship isn't the best. They're older, and it can be hard. They're getting forgetful, and you're tired of reminding them. They keep telling you the same story every time you see them. Every time you pick up the phone and call them, it's the same thing. Honey, they're not going to be around forever. Count that blessing. Hold them tight, hold them dear. They're not going to be around forever. And there's going to come a day, trust me, that you would give anything to hear them complain. You would give anything to hear that same conversation. And it's not going to happen. Find the blessing. For me, I had an almost decent hair day. That's a blessing. I'll take it. Absolutely. My calendar looks pretty good today. That's a blessing. I'll take it. I have a Zoom, well, FaceTime call coming up with my granddaughter to discuss everything from her summer, her thoughts on the Olympics, which is opening night tonight, and going into middle school. That's a blessing. That's exciting. Getting to her to share the ins and outs of her life. I love that. It just means the world to me. Step back and look at your kids, assuming you have kids, and look at everything that's happened from the time you found out you were going to be pregnant to this day. The good, the bad, the traumatic, the boring, parent-teacher conferences, the lost library books, the bake sales, parent-teacher conferences, and look where they are today. For me, my son's 45. I have a 13-year-old granddaughter. And if I start looking back at his life from the day I found out I was going to be pregnant to today, holy cats, it's just miracle after miracle after miracle. It's some pretty cool stuff. Sometimes you have to bring that in, to mind. You have to remember that. Look at your own life. Look at everything that you have overcome. You've had struggles. Not everything has been a walk in the park that you've overcome. You've persevered. You have hung in there. And every day, you made a little progress. Yeah, you might have days that, you cry one day more than you did another, and it's okay. It's okay. Feel whatever you're feeling. Nothing wrong with that. Doesn't mean you have to act on it. Just feel it, acknowledge it, sit with it, let it go. It's just an emotion. Let it go. Stay focused on your dreams. Work toward your dreams. You're worthy of your dreams. You are worthy of happiness and success and joy and love and respect and kindness. It has to come from you first. And the easiest way for that to come from you is for you to see the blessing in your own life, the blessing of you. You are a blessing. You bring so much to the world. Do you realize the world would not be the same without you in it? It wouldn't. Your place of employment. You make a difference. Your personality, your energy in that environment makes a difference. If you weren't there, that environment would be different. In your family, the same thing. Maybe you're single, like I am. And you have, fleeting moments. I really never sit and think, I wish I were with somebody. I hate being single. I like being single. I keep to myself. I keep my private life very private. But I'm happy. I have wonderful friends that I cherish. Each and every one of my friends is a huge blessing. And they know it because I tell them. One of my best friends sent me a note yesterday. And years ago we worked together. And Lynn sent me a note. And it was a meme. And it said something about being able to work back when you worked with your best friend. And that's how we met, working at a law firm. And I was a nurse paralegal at the time. And she was one of the secretaries. And we became best friends. And that was, good Lord, I want to say 2012, 2013. So it's been a long time. She's one of my besties. And she sent that to me, and that was so sweet. With all friendships, you have good, you have bad, you have ups, you have down. But we always have each other's back. Always. No matter what, we are there for each other. She's like my sister. Absolutely. That's a blessing. Find the blessings in your life. The people you care about, tell them you care about them. Let them know, hey, you're a blessing in my life. Lastly, if you want to receive a blessing, be a blessing. Be a blessing in somebody's life. Be a good friend. Be a good coworker. People come to you upset. Listen to them. You don't necessarily need to offer advice. Ask them, do you want to just vent or do you want me to offer advice? Because sometimes they just need to talk. Be a blessing to receive a blessing. Bottom line, you're worthy.